Are there foods and drinks and things which you've mentioned, sugar that you can eat that can sort of cause problems for you? And are there ones I get to sleep, but then I wake up?
Yeah, I mean, I think the important thing is, let's start with, because people always, when we talk about nutrition and sleep, they always put a lot of emphasis on what shall I eat that will help me to sleep. And then you can get into conversations with foods that are rich and help to promote the production of tryptophan. So things like tuna and lettuce and almonds, almond milk. So having a small nut butter snack before you go to bed, some nut butter on toast or crackers or something like that can help. Not eating too late before you go to bed. Being aware that, if you can give yourself a few hours, if you're going to have sugar, you're going to have a biscuit or chocolate or something, you don't have too much before you get into bed because that's a stimulant. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 hours. If you have a cup of coffee at 5 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, you will have half the amount in your blood supply, which if you're a sensitive sleeper, that's going to stop you sleeping as well. Some people the night before, or a Sunday night, just really put the focus on resting. In the evening, really back off the technology, the phones and stuff, especially overstimulating, upsetting apps, if they're on their Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, and it's all these posts are speeding their brain up and are upsetting, just back off. Choose a nice film or a nice book, because it creates safety in the nervous system. We sleep when we feel safe. So something that's relaxing, not overstimulating. It might be a film that you've watched before, but you're going to watch it again, and preferably not in bed. So when you get, it might be that you watch a film in the late afternoon, early evening, then go up to your bedroom and you read your relaxing book. I often teach teenagers a couple of exercises that can help them to get to sleep or get back to sleep if they wake up during the night. To briefly outline them?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, the first one is based on gratitude. Okay, and so a version of this would be, if you just close your eyes right now, Sonja, and you can do this with me if you like.
This would be perfect.
Grab my phone, because I'm going to look at the time. We're just going to do it with a timer on it.
Okay.
And so we'll do a 30-second version of this. And if you do it with your eyes closed, I'll keep the times. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I've got my eyes closed.
Okay. So with your eyes closed, I want you just to think about the day you've had so far, and think of everything that's happened. What are you grateful for that's happened in your day so far? And, don't whiz through and go too fast. Take your time, even if you just get a few things. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Starting now, what has happened so far that you are grateful for? What would you say thank you for?
I would say thank you.
Just do it. If you just do it in your mind.
In my head. Okay.
Yeah, almost like a meditation. Okay, and then stop. So hopefully you will have found a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they might be tiny things. But what that does is it helps your brain to produce something called oxytocin, which is love and trust hormone. So it brings about a softening and a sort of letting go. So rather than going to bed and thinking, what went wrong, and is so-and-so going to talk to me the next day, and this thing I've just spotted on social media where everybody got together and did this thing and I wasn't invited. So rather than getting into all of that, just think, okay, what has happened today that I'm grateful for? What am I grateful for? And you don't have to do it with a timer. I mean, some of my teenage clients, they'll actually keep a gratitude journal. So this is all about having a little practice the night before that helps you to soften and let go. A lovely exercise, really simple, and we could do this one right now as well, is just to, and I've taught this one, I've taught my daughter this as well, and it's really, really simple. It's just with your eyes closed, just focus on your breathing. Yeah, so if you just close your eyes, focus on your breathing.
Okay, I'm ready. I've got my eyes closed.
Okay, so just focus on your breathing, and you don't need to say anything, just notice your breathing. Now, let your breathing do whatever it wants to do. Just follow it, using these two words, in and out, so you repeat them silently to yourself. Now you're going to notice that your mind gets going and you notice sounds around you or sensations, and let that happen. It doesn't matter. Just keep coming back to in and out. And while following in and out, just notice if you're frowning, and notice if you're gripping with your jaw, and just relax those two areas. Because sometimes when we're very hard on ourselves and we're perfectionists, we start gripping to try and get it right. So just soften those areas and keep noticing In and out. It's as simple as that. Okay, I'm going to stop. But a simple version like that, Sonja, a simple, I don't make it too complicated because I want your listeners to be able to take that and make it their own.
Well, I think it's amazing. And in both of those exercises, I felt quite relaxed. And it's really interesting with the latter one because I definitely was very tight and had my jaw gripped and all of that. And once you made me aware of that, I was able to relax a lot more and just begin to feel my body relax a lot more. So it's very, very positive and powerful, just really simple things that one can do.